Good morning, students. Today we'll learn refraction of light. Till now, we studied that light always travels in a straight line at a uniform speed, and the plane, spherical, or polished surface reflects the light in a regular way. But whenever there is a change in the medium, okay, for example, like light coming from air from one medium to another medium. For example, say it's traveling from air and then going to water. So it brings about changes in the speed and the direction of the light. Now it gets reflected back. See, one activity is given here. You have filled a glass with water and then you have added milk to make it cloudy. And then in a dark room, you have to switch the torch and from the top at 45 degree on the surface of the water. You will see that the light entering the water, till here it will be in a straight line, and once it enters the water, it will slightly bend. Okay, and then fill the glass with clean water and put a stick in the glass again at an angle of 45 degree. It will look as if the stick is broken and bent at the point from where it is entering. So this is refraction. Okay, that is when light passes from one medium to another medium, that is from air to water, there is a change in its speed, due to which there is a change in the direction. This is called as refraction. Okay, so it can be explained in terms of change in speed of light and its direction. Now first one, see, when a ray of light passes from less denser medium to a more denser medium, you all know air is less dense as compared to water. So when a ray of light passes from less dense medium to more dense medium, it will have its path bent towards the normal. Okay, इस तरफ की ओर. This is normal. If you draw a line, है ना, imaginary line अगर draw करोगे तो this is bending towards the normal. This is called as the normal. It is bending towards the normal. And if a ray of light passes from the water into the air, that is, water is more dense as compared to air. So what will happen when it comes out, it will bend away from this normal. Okay, so this is called as refraction of light. Then we come to the dispersion of light. Now you all must have seen that if you see soap bubbles, they appear colorful in bright light. And even if you have seen the CD cassettes, if light falls on it, it will show many colors. Okay, and even the oil, after rain, if oil spills anywhere, अगर तेल गिरा होता है उसमें भी तुमको colorful colors देखने को मिलते हैं. Why is it so? See children, white light or the sunlight which we call as white light, this white light is composed of many colors, and when these colors combine together, it looks white. Okay, now this can be seen if you pass light through a prism. If sunlight or any light passes through a prism, you will see that when it passes, it splits up into 7 colors. Okay, and this is called as Vibgyor, starting from violet, नीचे से violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So this is Vibgyor. This you have already studied. Okay, so this splitting of light into its component colors is called as dispersion. Okay, what was refraction? Refraction was the bending of light rays when it travels from one medium to another medium. That was refraction. ठीक है, and dispersion is splitting. Split हो रहा है या तो separate हो रहा है. Splitting of white light into its component colors. and this is what is called as a spectrum also. So spectrum में हमेशा तुमको you will see all the 7 colors. In the same way, rainbow also. We all have seen rainbow in the sky. How does a rainbow form after a rain? See children, you all know that after a rain, still the atmosphere is moist. It contains tiny drops of water, or you can say tiny water droplets are present in the atmosphere. Now what happens, these tiny drops, it remains suspended even after the rain. So these drops work like a prism. So after the rain, whenever sunlight passes through these small drops of light, what do? They reflect and then refract, and then they show dispersion. That is, it splits into 7 colors of the spectrum. स्पेक्ट्रम के 7 कलर्स दिखते हैं, ठीक है. सो दिस इज डिस्पर्जन ऑफ लाइट. नाउ हाउ डू वी सी कलर्स? इन आवर आईज देर आर स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ सेल्स कॉल्ड एज रॉड्स एंड कोन्स. इन आवर रेटिना, हमारे आँखों में रॉड्स और कोन्स नाम के 2 स्पेशल सेल्स हैं, ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट डू दीज रॉड सेल्स आर, जो रॉड है, the rod cells, they are sensitive to dim light, ठीक है, sensitive to dim light, and they will not respond to color. इसके कारण हम लोगों को कलर नहीं दिखता है, but they are sensitive to dim light. And the cones, they are sensitive to bright light, and cones are responsible for our color vision. That means ये cones के कारण है जो हम लोगों को different colors दिखाई देते हैं. Clear children? So रॉड्स जो हैं दे आर सेंसिटिव. दैट मीन्स बिकॉज ऑफ रॉड्स वी कैन सी एट नाइट डिम लाइट्स में भी, एंड कोन्स के कारण वी कैन सी द कलर. क्लियर चिल्ड्रन? नाउ व्हेन यू सी डिफरेंट कलर्स, द कलर ऑफ रिफ्लेक्टेड लाइट गिव्स द ऑब्जेक्ट इट्स कलर. जो भी रिफ्लेक्ट बैक हो रहा है, जैसे कि रेड रोज, इफ यू सी अ रेड रोज, दैट मीन्स ओनली द रेड कलर इज रिफ्लेक्टिंग बैक टू आवर आईज. बाकी सारे जितने भी हैं वो कलर्स एब्जॉर्ब हो जाते हैं. ओके, इन द सेम वे इफ़ यू आर ब्लैक कलर, अगेन क्या है, ब्लैक, क्योंकि ब्लैक ही है जो इट आई मीन अदर्स इट डज नॉट रिफ्लेक्ट टू आवर आई. ब्लैक, सिर्फ ब्लैक एब्जॉर्ब होगा, एंड बाकी सारे जो है इट डज नॉट रिफ्लेक्ट टू आवर आइज. एनी अदर कलर को वो रिफ्लेक्ट करने नहीं देता है, सिर्फ ब्लैक ही हम लोग को दिखाई देता है. सो वॉट एवर कलर्स वी आर सीइंग, इट इज़ बिकॉज दैट कलर इज रिफ्लेक्टेड बैक टू आवर आइज. ठीक है, वो कलर रिफ्लेक्ट हो जाता है हम लोग के आइज में, और बाकी सारे कलर्स एब्जॉर्ब हो जाते हैं. Okay children, then this just now I told you na, white light is composed of 7 colors. For that you can do one simple activity, बहुत ही simple activity है. You have to take a cardboard and paste white paper on that, ठीक है, and then उसमें 7 columns बना के you make the colors of Vibgyor, ठीक है, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, इस तरह से 7 colors कर लो. बीच में एक छेद कर लो, एंड पुट अ पेंसिल और एनी पेन और एनीथिंग, एंड देन व्हाट विल यू डू, यू हैव टू रोटेट इट एट हाई स्पीड. व्हेन यू रोटेट एट ए हाई स्पीड, आफ्टर सम टाइम you will see that you will not be able to see the colored lights, the colors of the spectrum. After some time you will see that only white light will be visible. That means it will look like white color. Okay, so what does this prove? This proves that the 7 colors of the spectrum combine and form the white light. So this children is very easy task you can do at home, and you will see that all these colors will become white in color when you rotate it at high speed. So with this we have completed with the chapter children. Read the chapter properly, and if you have any doubt you can contact me. Have a wonderful day.